Noah, and every week for the past 2 years, we've just been sitting in my bed and having a conversation about something we want to talk about. And if you have any topic ideas for us to talk about, you can leave them in the reviews on Apple Podcasts, and we would love to hear those ideas. And this week, we're going to talk about our summer vacation.
We used to, when we would come back from vacation when you were 3 and 4, we'd gone to Dominican Republic. And this is when it was pre-dad and daughter series. I was just doing the follow-up.
Right, and that was not on video.
Right, just audio. And you can still go back in Apple Podcast on Vocal Now, VOKAL now.com, and find these episodes too.
I sometimes listen to them, and they are hilarious.
Of you giving your review of our vacation when you were really little. This past week, we started in Chicago for a wedding, and then went to San Diego for the rest of the week. So now it's your turn to give a vacation review.
So I'm going to start with Chicago, because that was the beginning of our trip. So we went to Chicago, not for our vacation. We went because one of your friends had a wedding. And that was my first wedding, so I've never been to a wedding except for that.
We can say Greer and Michelle's wedding.
And so I'm going to share my experience of that. And so first, on Friday afternoon, they had the ceremony. And
what did you think? Like seeing Michelle walk down the aisle.
I couldn't see
Greer,
too much because like
Greer walk down the aisle.
When you saw them, people were standing up and I couldn't see really.
Oh.
But yeah, but it was cool to see everybody like walk down the aisle, which is really cool. And her dress was very pretty.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, it's nice to see everybody just so happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so that was Friday afternoon.
Saturday night. They had the party. So that was really fun. What was like funny to see was people like just coming around with just like food, just like walking around with food. That just people are just like taking, thank you, taking, thank you. Like it's just like funny. It's just everybody like
taking something off a tray.
Yeah. And it's just like there's just a bunch of them. It's just people like take one.
Yeah.
Then they come to, and then like there's another thing that's coming around. They take another of that.
Right. That's oftentimes referred to as cocktail hour, where you get bites, a bite or two of things. And what did you like from that?
They had these sushi rolls which were really good. They were salmon and avocado, I think. They were so good.
Yeah, those were good.
Salmon and avocado are my favorite sushi rolls too.
And you also had a like an Asian shrimp.
Yes, that was really good.
Yeah, that was good too.
And it was like what do you call it? It was like wrapped in something.
It was fried.
Yeah.
Breaded. Yeah,
it was breaded. It was really good because it was like the sauce was like very sweet cocktail sauce basically.
Yeah, it's like an Asian sweet and spicy sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really good.
What did you think of the band?
The band was great. So they played like pop songs and hip hop songs, but they were like really good songs that they did. Yeah. I can't remember.
So you love dancing?
Yes, I love dancing.
Yeah, so we had a great time, and it was I really liked the vibe of the celebration. So many people were out there dancing.
And everybody was dancing, and they were like all having a good time. Yeah.
Oh, how about the ice sculpture, and then the ice cubes?
Oh my god. Okay, so
I know you love that.
The ice sculpture, there was this huge ice sculpture. It was so cool because it said the Loves in it.
Right. Now their last name, the Loves, yeah.
Right, and it was like carved, like you know how in ice, how there's like the little white, like kind of like I don't know how you call it, like how it's clear and there's like white inside.
It's probably the shavings.
Yeah, the shavings. Yeah. It was like that, like what carved out of the logs. It was really cool. And then the ice cubes. They had the biggest ice cubes ever. Like, the ice cubes are like that big.
Come on.
No, they were.
Yeah,
like
they're big for for whiskey and
They were like that big. Like, yeah, not big. And they said the loves.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very cool. Yeah, like little touches.
Yeah.
And I liked also during the speeches how they had pictures in the background behind the band. I thought that was really cute.
Because in the background at the band there was like a big background, and like for all different songs there were different backgrounds. Yeah.
And then so that was the wedding. It was great.
Yes.
let's backtrack to Friday. So it was our first time in Chicago.
Yes.
Third largest city in the United States, I think. New York, Los Angeles, Chicago.
Hey.
I think by population. I think, and it's got about 4 times. I think it has about 2 million people. New York is close to 9, and it was Lollapalooza, the big music festival, also, which we didn't know. But we walked around Millennium Park.
Yes.
We went to the Bean. We went to Maggie Daley Park, and that was also on Saturday. But then on Friday night, we had
Best pizza ever.
So it was your first deep dish experience, and the first time that Mom and I had ever been to Pequot's.
Pequot's best pizza ever.
Pequud''S.
And it was so good because we got the deep dish pizza, and
They call it pan pizza.
pan pizza. It was the plain, and guess what? Cheese on the edge.
Right.
Sweet cheese.
Right. So they put it in a skillet.
Yeah.
And they wrap it in mozzarella, and then put all the pizza stuff inside, so that there's on the crust, which is like that thick. Half of it is
Cheese.
burnt cheese. So it's crispy and
so
great.
good.
So we got a small mushroom pizza, and that fed the 4 of us no problem.
3 of us.
The 3 of us, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No problem.
Mom and I each had a piece and a half. You had a piece. We had a salad first because that takes. They tell you it
40
takes
minutes.
right. They tell you it takes 40 minutes.
So get something before if you ever go there. And I would definitely recommend going there if you're in Chicago.
The big question is, do you like New York pizza better than Chicago pizza? I just
But they're
think
totally different.
I agree. I think they're just so different. You can't even compare it.
No. Well, New York pizza is like a slice. Pequot, deep dish, not slice. The pizza, there's so much more like stuff in it.
Yeah.
Like thicker. There's more dough, so much thicker.
Yeah.
You can't compare it with anything.
I agree.
Except they're basically bread, cheese,
Sauce. Yeah. I
That's
thought
it.
the sauce was outstanding.
It was outstanding.
But you can't just go grab a slice of deep dish like where you can in New York. You just go grab a slice of pizza.
I would say if you're in a rush, New York pizza, or not in a rush, but New York pizza is always more convenient if you need it faster.
Totally. Okay. So then Sunday morning we left for San Diego.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go through the highlights.
Okay. So
Let's do activities.
yeah, I was just gonna say let's do activities first.
Okay.
So the zoo, first thing. And I would think that's probably one of the first activities that people think of.
Sure. Yeah.
San Diego.
Did you
San
hiccups
Diego
again?
Zoo. No.
Okay.
It's
Like last
just
episode.
swallow.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
but that was funny.
All right. So the zoo.
So the
Highlights.
zoo. Well, it's an amazing zoo. First thing that we did was we went on a bus tour, and you just run through the zoo.
35-minute bus tour. Good way to start the trip to see a lot of things and know where you want to go back to.
Yeah. So
Learn
what
a lot.
I thought was great was that there are giraffes and elephants, and there's a tapir, I think,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy. But let's say the giraffes. Oh my God, they're so tall. I keep messing up. And they're
What?
No. I just keep forgetting what I was gonna say, and then I say different things. And there were some baby elf. Oh my God.
Yeah, baby giraffes.
Baby giraffe and grown-up giraffes. And there were high grass all the way up, so they were munch.
Maybe they can eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always go back and forth about zoos and animals and should they be in the wild. But I like what the San Diego Zoo does and recreates their environment. But do they get enough exercise? I don't know. I don't know enough about the whole thing to criticize it. But I think it was awesome. I thought it was great.
The elephants.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you love elephants and you want to see them, then you have to go to this. What was it called? The place where we got lunch.
Place where we got lunch.
Yes, that's San Diego too. Well, it's called this Mexican grill, and you can see the elephants.
Right.
So if this is the grill and these are the elephants, then sit here.
Right, and you can face
Then you
looking
can
at
face
them.
them.
Yep.
Which is great.
Massive.
And I saw them, and one was it was walking by, and it was
Yeah.
that's his ears. He was like.
So aside from the giraffe and elephants, what were your favorites?
Oh wait, I want to say one more thing about elephants.
Sure.
That I'm very surprised about. 'Cause you know how turtles are so slow?
Yeah.
but elephants are huge.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, the elephants are faster. The turtles.
Elephants can move. Yeah.
But why would the elephant be faster than the turtle if it's so much bigger?
Well, also think of the turtle's legs are like that high, so that turtle's not moving very fast. Yeah.
But,
The elephants can get moving.
The cheetah was amazing.
The cheetah was.
So there was actually.
There's two of them.
Yeah, there was actually a picture of us. And one cheetah, so there was like a big stump, I think that's what it was. And one cheetah was like, the cheetah was like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was another walking by, and it was like, and then it was so cool. And
Are you, by saying that now, do I now have to put the photo into the podcast?
maybe
It's just a lot more work.
you don't have to.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay, what else?
And what else was
Your favorite animal?
my favorite animal? The red panda.
Mm-hmm.
It was so cute.
It was cute. We'd seen one at the Central Park Zoo, but this red panda was really, really cute.
It was adorable.
Yeah, it was cute.
I feel like it's a mix in between a raccoon and a panda.
That's what it looks like. And the
Because
koalas were cute.
Oh, the koalas! I forgot about those.
Yeah,
Those are the cutest thing ever.
koalas were pretty cute. So and they have lots of different plants there.
Yeah, and there was even like in front of the koalas, if you want to like climb up anything, there was a little koala climbing tree.
Yeah.
Could climb
Yeah,
up,
a little big tree that the kids could climb up. Mm-hmm.
and then you can see the koalas.
And you can spend all day there.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
we did.
There is also, if you want to get wet, there is splash pads.
There's some kids, some kid stuff, yeah.
Where a lot of water comes out.
The only thing that we didn't see, that we wanted to, we didn't see the polar bears. We went over there, but we couldn't see. They were making fake snow, but we didn't see them.
But guess what?
What?
What? You can go across the zoo on these like what would you call them?
Called gondolas.
Gondolas.
The Alaska Airlines Sky Safari from east to west.
Yeah, and it's really fun because you take off and you're across the zoo and and you're like sitting in this back seat.
I was nervous.
But then you were fine the third time we did it. We did it 3
Your
times.
mom tricked me into getting in there 2 or 3 times.
No, we did 3 times because then we were west and then we had to go east and then we wanted to do the polar bear, so those were west, and then we had to go west and then we had to go back because the entrance was east.
Okay, Legoland?
Legoland. So I'm just gonna go with the water park first. Legoland water park, amazing slides. So
There weren't that many of them.
no,
Maybe
but they were
like
amazing.
6 slides.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they were still amazing
Mhm.
and really fun. So this isn't a slide, but first thing that we did was the Lazy River.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a bunch of different like water shooting out, but you just lay back, relax.
In a tube.
Yeah, in a tube, and you just paddle along the Lazy River.
Yeah, it's a fun way to get just a little wet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, but I was so far behind because there was a grown-up tube and a kids tube, but I wanted to be there was a green tube.
I think I was in a
tube.
kids tube.
You were, and then there was a clear tube, which was the kids tube. But I wanted to be in the green tube, so I was just in the green tube, and I went so slow because I couldn't even. Because you know how the tube you're supposed to paddle out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can reach the water.
But what I did at the end was I was in and I kind of pushed it.
Right, and you couldn't even see your head coming out of that thing. So, but I think we did the right idea by going into Legoland and going right to the water park at like first thing in the morning, going there. And I think most people were waiting until it got hotter in the afternoon, but it was still plenty hot and wasn't very crowded.
And
at all.
then there's this other ride where it's a race, and some rides, you know how they have mats, so you would go down to
it's
start
like
up,
like a Pilates mat almost.
and you hold on, and it's a race. So your feet are up, and then when the light turns green and they say go, you push it down, and you're riding down.
I would say it's like a toboggan, like a sled, where you're lying on a mat and it comes over the top like this, and the handles are inside, and you have to lean forward, and then you push off in the back and go, and then they time you. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Did that a few times.
I think I was second or third first and second time. But then there were five people could go, or 5 or 6. But then the last time it was so hilarious. So it said go, and we would all push off. But the first time I pushed off, I didn't go.
You didn't go?
I didn't go. So then I had to push off again. So I was like 5 seconds behind everybody.
And then we went on some tube slides. We went on a family tube slide.
Yeah.
That was fun.
And you would roll back and forth like this.
So we could all go in together. That was fun.
Yeah. That was really fun. And
then
it
there
was
was
really
another
fun.
fast
You
slide.
would go like up, back, down.
And there was another fast slide.
Oh, so this side, you would lay on your back, you would cross your arms.
This is the blue one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you go, this is basically the slide. Turn, 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 turn.
Mm-hmm. Just the faster you go.
And it sends you up to the sun.
If you want to go want to go faster, you
cross your legs.
Lie back, cross your legs, cross your arms. Yep. And then the Splash Mountain type ride when we're in the, it's like part roller coaster, part water ride.
Yeah.
You went up around the corner and then right into the water.
And there was a bunch of water, and it made this huge splash.
That was fun.
That was really fun.
And it was easy to be able to. What I liked was, because they don't allow you to have water shoes on or flip flops on any of the rides, but so they had these cubbies at every stop, and you could just put your stuff there. It was very convenient.
Yeah.
And the rest of Legoland, the other rides were okay. I think maybe a little young for you, but I really liked the Lego cities because we found the One World Trade, the old Freedom Tower, is the largest Lego structure, I think they said, in the United States, and they had a whole New York set up in New Orleans and Las Vegas, and we found our neighborhood in New York in Legos.
Right.
Like Grand Central Station.
Cool.
And the Chrysler Building.
Yeah.
I thought it was really neat. The lipstick Building.
Yeah,
I thought that was really
cool.
neat. That was really neat.
But one thing that I think should be on the lipstick building.
What's that?
They should make the top pink.
No,
With lipstick. And then the bottom, you know how there's a bottom? And then that can be gold.
That'd be cute.
And then it can be black.
The beach on Wednesday?
The beach? Amazing.
We went to Pacific Beach.
Really fun. Because what you can do, or actually not what you can do, I'll say what we did.
Yeah.
So there were huge waves.
Huge waves.
Huge. So what we were doing, one thing that we were doing was the wave would hit, you would wait a moment, and then you would run and try to beat the wave to the shore.
Yep. And jump the waves. And I love that. So we didn't, on vacation, so we brought towels, bought some towels. We didn't have beach toys or anything. And we just had the best time, just playing in the ocean.
Right.
We didn't have a ball, we didn't have anything. And it was awesome.
Right.
And lunch was great at Woody's, right outside. You got a hat that looks just like Mom's Lake Tahoe hat, which was
Pacific
cool.
Beach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a really, really fun day.
Yeah.
And Thursday we started with a hike at Torrey Pines. Beautiful scenery.
Yes.
The cliffs and the
And
ocean.
there is a little lookup point that does not go down to the beach, but it does go down pretty far. And we actually saw 3 sharks.
Mm-hmm.
They were really close.
I forget what they were called though. I don't think they're dangerous sharks though, but they were pretty close.
Yeah.
They were black sharks. I forget what they were called. It was great. And we saw some other friends on Friday.
Yeah.
More water slides, which was great. Oh, and also, wait, one more activity.
Right.
Because I was thinking about getting to dinners. One more activity. Wednesday night. Your first Major League Baseball game.
Yeah, we went to a Major League Baseball game, the San Diego Padres, playing the Colorado Rockies.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really fun, because that was my first Major League Baseball game.
Right, you'd been to a minor league game before.
Yeah.
But what was it that made this game itself so special, aside from being your first Major League
What's his
game?
name?
Juan Soto.
Juan Soto's first game with the Padres.
So this was the night we had planned to go to the Padres game. It was Wednesday night. Rumors started swirling about him getting traded to the Padres. That was on Monday. Things heated up Monday night. So Tuesday morning, Mom and I said, all right, we just got to buy tickets, because this is the night we're going to go to a game, but this is going to sell out. So we bought tickets Tuesday morning, and then the game ended up being sold out. And it was
sold out. 1,400 people, I think.
No, 44,000.
44,000. Oh my God.
1,400 is 1,400.
I know, that's not many people.
No. 44,000 people.
44,000.
So the atmosphere was awesome. It was a beautiful night. The stadium is beautiful. Our friend Tammy met us there. Our friend Scott met us there also, who was in town from New York. And we had such a fun time taking in the elements, really.
Yeah.
Like, everyone was just in such a good mood because of Juan Soto's
cheering,
first game.
and yeah.
And then Brandon Drury, the first pitch he saw ever as a Padre, grand slam.
Yeah.
Place went crazy.
And what was really fun was when, you know how, like, the first people would go like this, and then they would pass it along. That was fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the wave.
The wave.
The wave. Okay. Your favorite things that you ate in San Diego?
So, I'm going to start with, I think, my favorite restaurant.
Okay.
My favorite restaurant was this restaurant called Cali.
Cali.
I'm going to start with my...
Callie.
I'm going to start with my absolute favorite thing. Was they had this tuna. And it had this amazing tomato butter lemon sauce. And the tuna was just cooked like perfectly, and it had
a little rare.
herbs on top, and it was excellent.
It really was. I could have drank that sauce. Well, I kind of did. And this was a shared plates place, so we ordered a bunch of stuff. So that tuna, and so what about that sweet corn agnolotti or agnolotti? I don't know. So there's little
pastas.
They're like little pillows.
Yeah, and
with
they're like
fresh sweet corn inside.
Yeah, and it was like this sauce that was like lemon with like some herbs in it.
So good.
It was amazing.
So good. Yes, that was a great one.
They had great potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
That we had.
Yeah, and like a smoky sauce. Yeah, those patatas bravas. Yeah.
And then great. What was it called? What was that? Oh, broccolini.
Oh, the broccolini was very good.
It was very lemony and
That's
amazing.
the key to your heart.
Yes. I love lemon.
Yeah, so Cali was terrific. Also, all the burritos that I had throughout the week, their tortillas out there are just so good. I mean, the burrito at Legoland was an outstanding burrito. The burrito at the zoo was outstanding. The wrap I had in the burrito at
You would expect that they would be
Woody's
better
at
at
the beach.
restaurants.
They were so
instead
good.
of at Legoland.
They were so good.
You would expect it to be better at a restaurant than at Legoland.
Yeah, and also at Legoland and the zoo, like, you really reasonably priced too. It was just like being in a restaurant. Anyway.
And they had at the zoo. If you can be anywhere and always have a restaurant.
Yeah, a lot of options.
25 minutes near you.
25 minutes?
No, in like 20 minutes.
Less.
15.
Like 10, maybe.
No, ours was 12 minutes, so it's more.
Yeah, but we passed other restaurants.
Yeah. So there's
a lot of options.
About like 20 options of where you can go.
A lot of options.
All around the zoo.
Herb and Wood was really special. That was a really special meal. You guys surprised me that was the delayed Father's Day celebration because Mom was away during Father's Day.
Yeah.
And that place, what did you think of the decor and the atmosphere inside?
So it's huge. It's very clean, very modern, and there's a part where it's outside, but it's still connected. It's just like an open roof.
Open roof, yeah, that was cool.
And that was really cool because it was still like not just like tables. It was still like booths and stuff outside. So it was still as nice it would be as inside.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought it was like really modern, also approachable and stylish and comfortable. And I thought the waiter was really nice.
And if you walked by it looking for a restaurant, that would be a place that would probably look like appealing to you.
For sure. You ate what?
I ate this amazing pesto. Oh my god, pizza. And it had what was it? Arugula on top. And
mozzarella, arugula.
Some tomatoes.
Just remember what other cheese it had on it?
No. Oh, Manchego. And it was just great.
It was great. And our tuna was really good. I think Mom's cauliflower was really good.
Yeah.
I loved it there.
It was.
Loved it there. I also thought that the very first night we went to this place called the Grass Skirt, which was a tiki bar. We didn't have any drinks, but it was the Thai Hawaiian. That meal was also great. The pad thai was excellent.
And you can say this was like a Disney World.
Yeah, you felt like you're at a restaurant at Disney World. You're right.
Yeah, and there was at every like 45 minutes to an hour, the music stopped. It got like all red, and like smoke came out everywhere.
It went. Now I'm forgetting what else we got there. Oh, that mushroom dish was excellent. There with the side of rice.
And it had like this foamy sauce. Which
yes,
was great.
Right, the foam. That like teriyaki foam. And then I thought
the rice was right.
It was good. Then I thought what was also kind of unique on Friday. When we were with Joe and Carrie and the kids, you had this frozen berry granola, and it was great because we were outside and the berries were frozen.
Yes.
So then they would defrost almost a bit.
Yeah.
So they were nice and refreshing.
And there was this granola and it had honey, but it was horrible. And you had to be my service.
Yeah.
You had to serve me a berry.
Why?
Because bees were everywhere. There were like 5 bees on mine.
It was like the bees were
attracted.
Just kissing the granola because they were just attached to that granola.
And they loved my honey.
So we had to move it away, and then you would say,
Dada, please give me a blueberry to my service.
And I'd have to go in. I don't think you ever understand how brave I was for that. I was risking bee stings for you to eat berries. You understand how brave I was? Don't ever forget that.
Now give me a blueberry to my service. That's one thing I did say.
All right, lastly. We went to Little Italy. It was called like Cicero or Civico?
Civico, yes.
Civico 18-something. 1875 or 95. But they had they said it was the first fully vegan Italian menu.
Yeah,
they had it in
there was
2015.
A plain menu that had meat and stuff in it, and there was a vegan menu.
Yeah, and Mom's been vegan for a while, so we all ate from the vegan menu. Mm-hmm. I thought my pesto was just okay. I thought it was actually too herby, but Mom's with Impossible sausage and gnocchi, and that tomato sauce was excellent.
That was excellent.
And you had, what did you have?
I had this pesto risotto.
Oh yeah, right.
Excellent.
With
mushroom.
Yeah.
And what I thought was really neat, because you don't see this too much, was that there were these fake flowers in there.
Edible flowers.
Yeah, edible flowers. But you don't see that much, so it was kind of cool.
How about the bread bag they brought over?
Oh my god, that was so funny. So there was this whole bag.
Of bread. Like a paper bag.
Yeah, but maybe this big.
It was big.
The bag was about this big, and there were about 25 pieces of bread.
I would say maybe 15. But I thought it was pretty wasteful. I think they could have just brought out just a few pieces, because then they can't serve that again. I thought it was pretty wasteful. But that focaccia was terrific. So all in all,
yeah, excellent trip.
Excellent vacation.
Excellent.
And the weather was awesome.
Also, high 70s felt like low 80s.
Mm-hmm.
That was just perfect.
Yeah, and at night, just sometimes jean jacket, long sleeve shirt, sometimes no humidity. Oh, so nice.
So nice.
And today back in New York, it feels like 100.
But it was so it's sunny, then it's raining. Sunny, raining, sunny, raining, sunny, raining. It feels like Florida.
Forget anything else?
No.
Probably forgot something else, but...
Oh, we forgot about what we did after Torrey Pines.
Oh, the Midway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, how could we forget the Midway? Yeah. So we visited the Midway for a few hours, which was. What did you think?
It was really amazing to see what the ship was like. Mhm.
Yeah, I thought it was a little emotional. I thought when we watched the video of the movie, the Midway, that they have 15-minute video to start things off, and I'd never seen a hologram before of someone talk about their experience. It was a real person who's recounting their experience. I thought that was pretty powerful. Yeah, and what I thought was even more neat was that they had people who served on the Midway there volunteering, talking about it, and giving tours.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes you think. And you had a great hot dog at the baseball game.
That was. Oh, and you have to get the jumbo hot dog, which is about this big.
The third of a pound all beef hot dog. That one, not the Friar Frank. Whatever it's called, the big dog.
But it was delicious because it was so big. It was like that big. No, it was like this big.
All right, so do you want to move out there, or you
No,
like
I like visiting, and I like New York.
All right, I love you.
I love you.